welcome. Today I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day kind of themed, inspired, adjacent reading vlog, basically just reading some fun romances because it's Valentine's Day soon. A couple different books planned, kind of encompassing the entire romance genre in my opinion. I'm gonna do some a little bit of a light-hearted fun romance, and then a more emotional, or at least for me, a more emotional romance, and then I think I'm gonna do a reread moment because I think I want to reread one of my all-time faves. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. The books that I'm going to be including in this vlog is, I've already started this one actually, Love in the Town of Serial Killers by Alicia Thompson. I'm about 50 pages in and I am using my Adam Lockwood what's this called, bookmark. I got these from Illumicrate. But yeah, I've already started this book. Can I just say, this is a brilliantly floppy book. Fantastically floppy. I think I will be endeavouring with Magnolia Park's Long Way Home, which this is a big moment for me. I think every single video, at least 50% of the videos that I've posted from the beginning of posting, I have mentioned that I need to continue the Magnolia Park series. So this is a big moment. I think we're finally going to do it. Into the Dark, which is the next book in this series, is coming out I think on Valentine's Day. Is Valentine's Day February 13th? I think it's coming out on February 13th. I believe that is BJ's birthday in the book, and it's coming out on that day, which is fun. And I believe his birthday is on Valentine's Day. So yeah, it feels appropriate. I'm excited, scared, in the middle. And I think I'm actually gonna audiobook one of my all-time favorite romances, which I have also mentioned in probably 50% of the videos I've posted. Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. It just has such a special place in my heart. I love that book, so I think I'm gonna audiobook that one. First off, how am I feeling about this book so far? So it's about a girl called Phoebe Walsh, and she is, I think, just moving in for the summer to her deceased father. Her father's just passed away. She's moving into his house to get it cleaned up for selling it, and she has a weird meeting with the next door neighbor, and she pretty immediately just decides that she thinks he's a serial killer, and that's just continued throughout, I guess. I'm only 50 pages in, but she seems pretty certain that there's something sketchy going on with him. I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest, because I am going to be home alone, and I don't think that this is going to be creepy at all, but any hint of something like that could freak me out since I'm home alone for a few days. So we'll see. If I'm genuinely getting scared, I am going to have to put this down, but I doubt that will happen. From what I'm getting, it sounds like Phoebe didn't have a great relationship with her father before he died, at all, pretty estranged. So I think we're going to have some interesting themes of dealing with grief when you didn't actually know the person that well, but everybody's telling you should feel a certain way, and you're well, I just don't connect with those feelings at all. So yeah, I'm excited about it. So far I'm enjoying it. I'm only 50 pages in though. There's been a couple of cringy dialogue moments from Phoebe, she called the guy in it my dude when she just met him. So I didn't love that. My dude. Didn't love that. And there's a couple hints of that going on, which I'm not obsessed with. But yeah, we're going to continue. Give it the best chance we can. I think now I'm actually going to go make some cookies, because why does bacon give me Valentine's Day vibes? I'm not going to make Valentine's Day inspired things. I just want some cookies. But that's what I'm going to do right now. Bye.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We begin to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night. Wanna dance to the light. Pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop. As we shout from the top, we're gonna be two hearts running wild.
I'm gonna put my cookies in the oven now because they've been in the freezer just melding together for a bit. But while I do that, I'm gonna talk about the book so far. So I'm on chapter 7, about 70 pages in, and I'm actually enjoying it so far. I think it's leaning towards an in-between of a romance and a general fiction because they're exploring a lot of other stuff. We haven't seen much of the guy so far. Obviously we're less than 100 pages in, so my charger. 100 pages in, so I'm not shocked that we haven't really seen much of him yet. But yeah, I get the impression that it's verging between a general fiction romance, which I like. I appreciate there being other elements because if it's just a romance it can get a bit boring. Yeah, in terms of characters, main girl, her name's Phoebe. I'm kind of oh, these are kind of sticking because I don't have any parchment paper, but it's fine. I'm kind of undecided so far about how much I like her character because it's one of those that could go very quickly from being cute and kind of relatable to just being cringe. I don't mind a cringy moment, a cringy book, a cringy story. I'm you know, to be cringe is to be free. But I will say that it's verging, and it's also one of those things where the main character does a lot of things that can just come across as a little bit strange, just behaving kind of unhinged. The whole point of the book is that she thinks her neighbor, who she kind of fancies, is a serial killer, but it's maybe she'll go a bit far with it, and you're well, that's just a random thing to think and say, you're being very strange. But you know, hey, that's the whole point, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna cook these, probably have dinner, and get back to you either later tonight or maybe tomorrow, depending on if I read any more. Oh, hello, gorgeous girlies. I am not feeling so gorgeous today. Literally had potentially the worst night sleep of my life. Point blank, period. I already mentioned that my parents are away for the weekend, so it's just me and Hayden. Can you stop? He's causing ruckus. It's just me and the dog. I wouldn't sleep too well the first night just because, you know, I find it hard to relax knowing that I'm the only one in the house, and just Hayden needs to get settled because he sleeps in my room if it's just me and him. So it's just not a simple night's sleep basically. And for some reason it's literally just turned Feb, it's still winter. It was may as well have been summer, it was so hot. I'll be honest, I didn't want to put my phone down until I was tired, because I didn't want to just lie in bed and listen to the noises and stress out, because my house is quite creaky. So I was just, you know, turning, and it got to 2:30 and I was okay, I'm still just sat here on my phone. It's okay, trying to sleep. I swear to God, I don't think I slept more than an hour. I don't have any memory of continuous sleep, but I know I saw the clock at 2, I know I saw the clock at 3, I know I saw the clock at 4. I don't remember the clock at 5, so I think we made it past 5. By 6, Hayden was already awake on my bed, good morning, we're getting up now. It stresses me out that I get so anxious being home on my own, because okay, well, I'm gonna obviously move out in the not so distant future, hopefully. Not realistically ever gonna live in a house this size, a family home. It wouldn't be this, it would be one door. I would live in an apartment probably if I was living on my own. one door, or like a small house, one door, maybe a back door. I was so like, I think I just got so anxious that my stomach started hurting. I didn't even finish my cookie last night. Like I went through all the effort and I like didn't even eat it. Guys, this actually isn't okay because like I'm actually kind of enjoying my reading experience right now. Like I'm just having a good time. It's pretty chill. But she just referred to this guy as my dude again. Not to hate on the my dude culture. I'm sure you're out there. I love you and I respect you, but I just don't want it in my book. Hello, I am beyond exhausted. Like exhausted probably isn't even in the word. I feel like kind of delulu right now. I should probably have a nap, but I just don't nap and I don't want to like sleep bad tonight. So I'm just trying to power through it. But I've gotten quite far into this book, 162 pages. Still enjoying it. Like I don't feel any particular way towards it. This is the right time for the book for me, so it's going well. Gotten like to know the love interest a little bit more, and he's giving kind of like shy, reserved guy, so I like that. It's fun. I'm gonna take my dog on a walk now, so I'm gonna start listening to my audiobook. I think I've decided Love Theoretically, Ali Hazelwood, my all-time fave, is gonna be the pick. Hopefully I don't run out of Spotify audiobook hours because I don't know how many I have left. Should have at least 5, so that's not going to take me to the end of the book, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Just got back from the walk. I actually feel so much better, like more awake, which is great because it's only 2:30. It actually feels like it's like 5 o'clock, but it's only 2:30, so that's not actually great, but I'm a bit more awake. Fun. The audiobook, incredible. I mean, I already knew I loved it, but going in I was a little bit concerned, like, oh, is it not going to be as good as I thought it was first time? Like, am I going to ruin one of my favorite books for myself? I don't think that's the case. I'm very much enjoying it. I'm still listening and I'm going to continue to listen after this. I wouldn't be shocked if I just listen all throughout this evening into the next day, because oh, sorry about that. That's annoying. Yeah. Just as engaging as I remember. I just love Ali Hazelwood's writing. There's something about it which is just the perfect in-between of like funny and like cringy for me to just be so absorbed, because it is like a little bit like millennial. You know, like it's definitely millennial humor, which done in the right way, I just find really fun. Like I actually quite enjoy it. Had such a great time on that walk just listening. I did double the amount that I usually walk because we just walk around a big field, and I was like, do you know what? I'm not ready for this to end. Let's do it again. So, got my steps in today. Morning, I just woke up. Please ignore my hair. It is not looking fantastic today, but it's literally the second day since I washed it, so I can't wash it today. So I don't think I'm any further loving the time of serial killers, because, you know, I started listening to Love Theoretically and like that's all I really wanted to do for the rest of the night, just listen to that. I actually put like a half an hour timer on it and put it on when I was going to sleep. So I was like, oh, I just can't be bothered to try and like think of a scenario in my brain to make myself fall asleep. I'm just gonna listen to this, and that was actually really fun. Halfway through the book, I'm like nearly halfway through. I think I'm like 8 hours. I've got like 8 hours, so I've read probably about 5 hours So yeah, getting there. Get some more reading done on this. I'm on like 170, which I'm over halfway, just about. Hopefully I could finish this today. Should that be my goal? Yeah, we'll try and get this finished today. Hello, it's much later in the day. Jesus, that is upsetting. It's like 5, so I should right now be reading the book that I said I wanted to finish, Love in the Time of Serial Killers, but I can't stop listening to Love Theoretically. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I love that book. I knew I loved it, but I just didn't even think I'd love it just as much on the second read, listen, whatever. I can't. The only thing, I forgot that this character, I don't know if it's consistent throughout her books, this character loves cheese. Like, I like cheese. Loves cheese. She's going to talk about cheese a lot. So that's like one of the things. It's like, oh my god, I'm so quirky, I love cheese. I'm not obsessed with that, but I can look past it because I love everything else about the book. Let me go find, what's the other book I'm reading? Love in the Time of Serial Killers, because I did read a bunch more this morning, so I've not completely like ignored it. Ooh. Yeah, page 252. It is in fact bedtime, as you may be able to tell from my attire and my sleeping dog. He is still on the bed right now, but he will not be staying here all night. He will be getting in his own bed because this is not okay. Still reading. I'm nearly at 300 pages, so I'm like 40 to 50 pages off being done, so I'm pretty near the end. But another thing I just wanted to mention that I've been thinking about it, it's got that really annoying trope where one of the characters is like, they know that they really like or even love the other person, but because of like either like maybe their parents had a bad relationship or their last relationship was really bad or whatever, they just like don't believe in love or don't believe in being in long-term relationships, or they're like, oh, I've got to do this, all these stupid reasons why they can't be with the person. And it's like, all right, well then just jog on, go somewhere else. Like, why am I reading about you being fucking annoying, wasting this person's time, being like, it's not that I don't love you, I just can't. Okay, well then don't. Bye. Yeah. I'm going through just about every reason in my mind why I shouldn't start this right now, because it's just, you know, when you want to read something so bad that like you can't. Like, I'm so excited to read this that I can't read it. Like, you know what I mean, right? Like reading this that's like, it's the end of an era. So dramatic. I'm in, like, if I read this, I know what happened. That's why I put it in the video, because I was like, okay, then I need to do it. If it's like part of the video, then like that's gonna give me the motivation to do it. Literally coming up with I'm like, oh, I'm in my pajamas. Like, that's not, like, I should get changed first, but I'm not gonna do that until after I've washed my hair. And that's another reason. Oh, I've got dirty hair. Like, it's really not the time to start. Let's just do it. Oh my god. It's been nearly a year since oh my god, I'm gonna have a fucking freak. This is like that TikTok of that woman reading the end of Iron Flame and she's like having a panny. Guys, leave me alone. It's all fun and it's all good fun. Jessa, you fucking wizard. Like, how do you do this to me? That's cute. Am I actually doing this right now? Does it? Oh, she hasn't done like the, you know how she does like the things at the bottom of the page. Not in this one. Interesting. Stop it. Ah! Okay, first line. Hipsters aren't my favourite people. Okay, straight in. Here we go. Okay, so I've read 2 chapters, been in both POVs. I can do this, is what we've realised, come to terms with. It's gonna be fine. One thing I just want to mention, this isn't a spoiler like that. Well, really, it's not really a spoiler at all. I felt like this in the first book. I am sick and tired of these dumb, stupid little boys blaming Miss Magnolia for their lack of emotional regulation skills. Babe, you need to calm down. You can't just every single time you have a freak out or whatever go, oh, she just makes me insane. Shut up. I read 3 chapters and I'm gonna take a break. I might not even read much more of this until like the evening, just because I want to take my time. I feel like last time, well, when I read both of the last books, I pretty much just sat down and read them all day, which was a nice experience, and I won't be shocked. Oh God, something's going on. I won't be shocked if that ends up happening at some point, but I'm not gonna force that because I really do love this series, so I'm happy for it to take as long as it needs to. Good morning, sir. I have about an hour left on my Love Theoretically audiobook, so that took me like what? Two and a bit of change days to read. 2 and a bit of change. Sorry, I'm speaking to my dog. Look at him. Look at you. So yeah, I'm gonna finish that up in the next hour, I guess, since I have an hour left. But firmly 5-star. I just love that book. Okay, hello, still been reading. I'm like, whoa, look how floppy that is, incredible. 70 pages in, and all I have to say right now is that BJ Valentine is proof that men cannot be attractive, funny, and able to regulate their emotions. He is the biggest drama queen you ever did see. He is like with how he feels. Like from one thing to the other. He just doesn't ever sit with a thought and like, ugh. It's incredible, as I knew it would be. I'm right back into the drama. We've seen a bit of a Julian. When I heard his name, I gasped. I gasped. Can't wait to see some more of him, hopefully. He'll be bringing a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna keep reading probably all night. We'll see how far I get in. You never know. I might read like 200 pages or I might read like 10 more and then just get distracted. Shit is fucking going down. Well, no. It's just like sad shit, really. I'm just like frowning. Oh no. Can we get back to the fun? Can we get back to the drama? Please, please. This is not a spoiler video, so I'm not spoiling anything. But if you haven't endeavoured into the Magnolia Parks universe, this is my cautionary tale. This is my cautionary tale, because it will chew you up and spit you out. And you will thank it for it. Thank it for it. You will get on your hands and knees at the altar that is Jessa Hastings and say thank you. Thank you for all that pain and suffering. These people drive me fucking crazy. And I love every second of it. But also, no, I don't. No, I don't. I was just thinking about it and I was like, the thing that makes this so good, the thing that makes these people manageable and actually likable. Like, I love these characters. Genuinely, I love all of them. Magnolia, BJ. I love these people. They're not people. They're not real. The thing that makes them likable is Jessa's writing. Hello, I went into a whole tangent here that made no sense listening back to it. What I mean by Jessa's writing is that, like, she has so much, like, flowery, lyrical, like, metaphorical writing throughout that all connects back and and it's amazing. But sometimes it's, like, the simplicity and honesty and how she explains the character's emotions, and, like, it just makes so much sense. You're like, oh my god, I've felt that before, or like, I know exactly what she means. And whether that emotion is, like, in my opinion or anybody else's opinion, valid, I guess, in the scenario, or worthy of that scenario, whatever, correct, wrong, whatever, that's how they feel. And you can understand it so well, so clearly, that you can kind of, like, reason with it, and you don't hate the character or, like, judge the character as much, because we all know that people feel things and think things that aren't always 100% hinged. I can't think of the right word, but sometimes we are unhinged. Sometimes we just behave crazily for whatever reason, and she just explains it so well that it makes you root for the character to overcome these things that sometimes they're just so wrong about. But yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Fucking Valentine people. Be the bane of my existence. It's not adding up. It's just not adding up. Nothing adds up in this book. Nothing makes any sense. If you crave peace, please, please stay as far away as you can. This is a terrible angle, but it's the best I can do in my bathroom. Oh god, it's probably like, oh no. I've had to call it for the night on Magnolia Parks. I think I got through like 250 pages today, so I literally said this morning, like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna read it as fast as I did last time. Like, I think I'm gonna try and take my time. Read half the book today, whatever. But yeah, I've had to, like, cut it. I don't think I'm reading it anymore tonight because, like, I'm getting really pissed off. The most infuriating book you'll ever read in your life. And, like, as much as I love it, I will acknowledge that it is just the same scenario over and over and over again, like fucking clockwork. And I think that's part of what's good about it, because it's like, that's the relationship. But it is like, when you're reading it all in one big go, like, it is kind of like, okay, I swear I read this like 50 pages ago. Why the fuck are we still here, you fucking psychos? But that's just exactly what it is. They're fucking psychos. Yeah, but we love them. Not right now, to be honest. I'm pissed off at both of them. They're both being really fucking stupid, but it's like your kids. These are naughty children. Anyway, I'm gonna wash my face, brush my hair, go to bed. Try and get a good night's sleep, maybe listen to the end of Love Theoretically, because I haven't finished that yet, and that will uplift me a little bit, because that is a pure love. This is fucking psychos. These are two psychopaths, and they better end up together, because I wouldn't put them on anybody else. Good morning.
It's 10:25. I literally just woke up, so that's brilliant. That's like really late for me, so I'm not happy. But it's fine. I've literally just sat here looking at this book, like, do I really want to start my day right now? Like, pissed off. Last night I was getting so mad at this book. Like, I love it, but I hate it. I love it, but I hate it. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, if you can make me this mad, this shit's good. Like, that's a skill. But I think I just choose peace, at least for the first couple of hours of my day. Maybe I'll get into this in the afternoon. But for now, I still have like half an hour left on my Love Theoretically thing, so I'm gonna finish that up. And then we'll get to this later. I think, to be honest, I just like, by the last scene, I was like, I swear to God, this exact scenario, I'm not going to tell you the scenario, happened in the previous book. I remember it, like, exactly. The exact scenario, because a lot of the times it's like, okay, so we're doing the same thing, different font. But this is the exact same scenario from the previous book. And I'm not saying that as like a critique for the writing or like a lack of idea kind of thing. It's not what I'm saying at all. It's like, it's just how they are as characters. Like, they are literally in a cycle of stupidity. So it's like a lot to read all in one go. Like, I literally, you can see the line where I read it, right? I've read that much. It's like nearly half the book. But yeah, I'm gonna finish Love Theoretically. I'm like on my audiobook kick now. I was on my audiobook kick over Christmas, and then I listened to one audiobook that I didn't really like, and it put me off. I was like, oh, maybe I don't like audiobooks. It's not true. You just didn't like that book. So now I'm back on it, and now I just want to listen to audiobooks all the time. So maybe I'll find another one later. Maybe I'm kind of debating listening to Love on the Brain, because I want to. Oh my God, it's August 6th. It's Bride release day. So I have a new Ali Hazelwood book coming. I'm so excited. I love that woman. I just finished listening to Love Theoretically, so that is officially done. Technically, that's 2 books done for this video. Again, 5-star, 100%. Very, very happy to still have all the same feelings about that book that I did on the initial read. I've decided that regardless of how far I get in the book, I'm going to end this video at the end of today. Like, I'm going to finish it today, because I have nearly 2 hours of footage, and yeah, we're going to end it today. So we'll see how far we get in Magnolia Parks. I'm not predicting that I will finish it, because I'm not even going to really attempt to finish it in time, because I just don't want to, basically. But yeah, I know I've been like sounding kind of negative about it, but I do love it. Like, it's living up to all my expectations of what I wanted the second book to be, but it's just different. I know what I'm going into it for. I'm not expecting it to be this really lovely, healthy romance and just like really nicely wrapped up at the end and it's all perfect and lovely. Like, if I was going in expecting that, that would literally just be me doing a disservice to the book, knowing what happens in the first one, because it's like, well, you know what happened there, why would you expect this one to be any different? As far as I'm concerned, I see no reason why this book isn't going to be a 5-star. And I know that kind of might sound weird from hearing me talk about it, like sounding angry and frustrated with the book, because I am so angry and frustrated with the book, but I feel like if a book can pull out that much emotion from me, and it's not like based on like this book is just like bad, it's more like about the characters, hey, that's an incredible thing. Also, do we like my jumper? Because I'm feeling kind of strange about it. I really like it, but I also kind of feel like I look like a rich old lady. I feel like this is the kind of jumper like an old lady would wear, or just like, you know what I mean? But I kind of like it. I think it's the shoulders because they're kind of square. I don't know. What do we think? Don't say you don't like it, because I'm keeping it.
Hello, besties. I'm just editing this video actually right now. I've been reading a bit more of this. I'm just around like the halfway-ish mark, and I think I'm gonna call it on this video right now because it is fully edited it and it's over 30 minutes, which is just where I like to cap it. I'm gonna cap it right there. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here, but I had a great reading time. Like, Love in the Time of Serial Killers is back there. Wasn't my favorite romance ever, but I had a really good time reading it. I enjoyed myself. I would recommend. Fine. Love Theoretically, as we know. Chef's Kiss, if you haven't, you need to. And then Magnolia Park's The Long Way Home. I mean, I haven't finished it, so I can't really give too much, but from what I can remember about the first one, this one is just as infuriating. I'm interested to see where we go with the rest of this, because a lot of this has kind of just been the same stuff that we saw in the first one. A lot of back and forth. I'm interested to see where we go in this one. I'm slightly concerned that it's just going to be the same storyline as the first one but with a different character. If it is, I think I'll still really enjoy it, but I don't know. It's this thing about the book I struggle with, because I love it so much, but I acknowledge that it is the same thing again and again and again. It's like, at some point, like, do you kind of have to be like, okay, this is ridiculous, but like, I'm enjoying it, so I don't know what to say. Anyways, yeah, having a great time. Am I though? Yeah, no, I am having a great time. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And what day am I uploading this? The 16th, so it's already been Valentine's Day. I hope you had a lovely Valentine's Day, and I hope that you enjoy this video. I don't know. All right, bye bye. Love you, bye.